and today I'm going to be talking about the movie called AquaMan, which is why I'm wearing these swimming goggles. Overall, I thought this movie was pretty good. So the parts that I did like about this movie was that there was this redheaded girl who kicked serious butt, and she did look a little bit like the Little Mermaid. And then there were these awesome fighting scenes and action scenes. The scenery was amazing, and I liked seeing all the different underwater kingdoms. And I also liked seeing all the different kinds of tridents and how cool their different powers were. So the parts that I did not like in this movie was there were a bunch of creepy, scary-looking monsters who lived in this trench. And then I had a lot of questions about this movie, things that didn't really make sense. So for most of this review, I'm going to be asking those questions that I didn't understand in this movie. So if you know the answers, please let me know in the comments below. First question. How do they talk underwater? I mean, I've tried doing that, but no one seems to understand me. Second question. In some of the scenes where they're swimming around in these really pretty kingdoms and all that kind of stuff, you see in the background, there's waterfalls flowing on the sides of rocks in the water. Like, we're already in the water, and you see that happening. So my question is, how can waterfalls be under the ocean? Third question. There was this guy named Manta Ray, and he wanted to kill Aquaman, but here's my question. I mean, seriously, person? You have no chance against Aquaman, because Manta Ray is just a normal person, nothing special, nothing at all like that. And Aquaman's a superhero with a really cool trident, and he can speak to fish, and he's the king of the ocean. I mean, this guy has no chance against him. Really, how does he think he can beat him? And so, yeah, I just think that guy's not a good bad guy. Question number 4. How can Aquaman talk to fish? I mean, I don't think anyone else in that movie could have talked to fish besides him. His parents couldn't talk to fish. I don't think his brother Orm could talk to fish. Only he could talk to fish. The upsetting thing was, though, they never told us how he could talk to fish. So, question number 5. So this is my last question, and it's a big one. So here's what I understand so far from the movie. There's a princess, a queen of Atlantis, and she has to marry someone she doesn't want to marry, so she tries to run away, but these soldiers find her and try to hurt her or kill her. So then she finds herself on land, and she falls in love with this guy, and this land person. They have a baby, Aquaman, and then one day the soldiers find her again, and then they try to bring her back or, kill her, and she gets scared and worried that maybe they'll find her again and try to kill her husband and son, Aquaman. So she leaves because she thinks that she's doing the right thing by, not because they'll find them if she stays. So she leaves, marries the guy she does not want to marry, has a son named Orm, and they're raising him to be the prince. And then, one day, I think this person finds out that she had a land boy, and so she gets in really big trouble. She's sent to the trench to die. And my question is, how did that person, who is the person who found that out, and how did they find it out? So yeah, as you can see, this movie is a little confusing. But this movie did not have that many bad words, and this movie did not have that many scary parts. So I think it's okay for you to take your kids to see this movie. The lessons that I learned in this movie was it's okay to be different as long as you can talk to fish. And redheaded girls are kind of crazy. And the ocean is a scary, scary, scary place, so never go into it. And speaking of oceans, stop polluting trash in the oceans. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of my review for the movie called AquaMan. Overall, I thought this movie was pretty good. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody! favorite parts about the movie is when there's like this big message and the redhead girl is like, well, she threw the thing on the ground and he's like, what was that? And he's like, oh, I memorized it. And he's like, yeah, right. And he's like, why? Did you? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, okay, then what did it say? And he's like, yada, 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 something, 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 tridents.